Yeah, what is up guys? Today we'll be bringing you the first episode of a series called eSniping Map Strats. Today we'll be covering freight domination and we'll be giving different examples of different plays you and your team could make in game. Alright, so the first guy has to go into bottom white. There's two options I like to usually do. Either stun the gate and try and get an early push onto B, to check like the usual spots or whatever. Or I like to go underground, like I just rush it, I shut the door behind me and pre-aim the usual spot we usually meet with the other player if they went underground. I'll rush up to the gate to like pre-aim again and check like the usual spots people are around B already and try and get like a cap on that, or I just go straight to C, it doesn't really matter. Right, so the second guy either goes bottom brew, beer, blitz, whatever you want to call it, and try and get any early rushes onto B. I either go on this head glitch as well, like you can wallbang each side of the train so like no one can really get away from you. You can go top as well, it just depends on what team you're playing on, as it allows you to get different angles on different players. It's just really up to you, to be honest. The third guy basically just has to rush these crates or this little power box thing and just watch the left side track rush or anyone trying to get onto B. You can either do that or watch the peak at red door, which depends on which way your fourth teammate wants to push, so you'll be helping them out if you do this. The fourth guy basically has to do the same rush up into the crates as player 3. His job's basically just to gain control of red for his team. I'll pre-aim like the usual rushes which the enemy team like to do, and either climb up here if I'm feeling like it's safe to do that, or you can just go around the back, like the side door. It just depends on what you feel is better. Once you gain control of red, you basically just got to stay in there for as long as possible. Now onto the other team's point of view. The first guy will just push into red. I'll shut this door and just hardscope this door and wait for the other team to rush me for quite some time. If you can get that pick, I'll usually rush out to left side tracks and try and get anyone off B. You just check the usual spots and you'll be helping out your team. The second guy has a similar job to the first one. He's just got to lock down red for his team. You can shut this door or not, it just really depends on what the first guy wants to do. You go second or third story red, it depends on what angles you want to get on the enemy team and where people call out. You also jump out on the front red train and get anyone off B. It usually catches them by surprise as well, so you got that to your advantage. The third guy's job is just to rush into blitz and try to get any early pick for his team. You can get a viewer from most of the map from connector, or you can rush to the window and try and get anyone rushing from white door. You can also go up to third story blitz and that'll allow you to get a better view on anyone head glitching at crates or top brew. It's really up to you, to be honest. The fourth guy's job is basically just to rush underground and flank B or go straight to A. I usually check the pre-aim where you'd meet if the other team's player goes underground as well. If the door isn't open when you get to it, I'll just wait around until my team gets a few picks, because then they'll be too distracted to go back to you if you open the door anyways. After that, I'll either flank B or go straight to A. It just depends on what's more beneficial to your team and what they want you to do. And now I'll be showing you how to force a triple cap. If the last flag you've got to get is A, you want to be pushing up crates but not pushing up too far white. That will mean you'll be forcing a back white spawn, and then it'll be pretty easy to cap A from that if you just cut it off correctly. If you push up too far though, they could be spawning in red or just flip altogether, so you don't want to do that. If the last flag you've got to get is C, you want to be forcing a back red spawn, so they have the longest distance to go back and save their home flag. In order to do this, you need to be pushing up around the blitz side of the map and not be forcing yourself into red, as that will cause them to flip and spawn at A or spawn back white. And for the last part of this video, we're showing you a cheeky little clutch shot to save your C flag. If you were spawn trapped back red like I just showed you, then one of you could perhaps go for this shot and it'd really save your team the time of having to run all the way back and save it themselves. So if you enjoyed this video, be sure to leave a like and comment telling us what else you want to see from this series. I'll personally be sure to improve the quality of the graphics so it's that bit easier to understand. I don't plan on going too in depth with each map, as that won't allow the teams the freedom to come up with their own setups and in-game strategies.